What's up, YouTube? It's me, Freddy here. Welcome back to our live stream. We already live, and welcome back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Getting risky with our pizza place. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator Blacklisted attempts. Welcome back to your very own Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. FFPS is back once more, and it's time. We're returning with a big goal in mind. We may have played every other ending to death and have begun attempting Perfect Pizzeria last time, but there's one thing I've been waiting to do for so long. Obtain the Blacklisted certificate. Blacklisted is known for being one of the hardest endings to obtain, which is why I never got around to getting it. I almost attempted a run way back in the early days of the channel between 2019 and 2020, but that original stream was postponed and I never got back to it. Today, I aim to change that. I know a bit more about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator than I once did, so with my FPS knowledge and my over 66 hours of playtime, surely we can get it finally. Join me as I start running Blacklisted attempts before we hit Pizza Sim's 8th anniversary. There's a whole game to play and many risky items to be buying, so let's go. How carefully must we play to obtain this ending? Will I have to salvage the scraps and replay all the nights with them again? Like it's completion all over again? How lucky can I get with items getting marked down with the additional risk from day to day? Will I need to take ads, or will I be skilled enough to not need any? Only one way to find out. If you're excited and ready to see more Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator content today, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Obviously, our intro music is the Midnight Motorist theme, which I'm going to pause it for a second because I'm going to be so real. You're going to have to get ready to hear a lot of that today because we're probably playing a good chunk of Midnight Motorist early in the stream. But yeah, and then obviously we have the Steam page where you can get Pizza Sim for yourself because guess what? Pizza Sim on Steam is free. So you can get Pizza Sim for yourself right here, right now. This was my first proper sit and survive FNAF game. I think I've talked about this plenty times before. The Silly Tycoon Pizza game. It's here. It's free. So definitely check it out. I also want to point out, I was saying that this is technically the first time I've been back with Pizza Sim, but I also want to shout out the honorary Switch video from a couple months ago where we played the Switch port. So we actually have done some Pizza Sim this year. We had the Switch port, but besides the Switch port, if we kind of go back through things, and we even go through the live tab real quick, you will see that we haven't really done Pizza Sim since, as you'll see, and I will also just quickly pull up the save file to just show you, we have not done Pizza Sim since New Year's Eve. As you can see, the last Pizza Sim stream here, where we were attending Perfect Pizzeria, December 30th, 2024. We have not played Pizza Sim on Steam since last year. So, welcome back. Let us quickly hop over to the playlist. For right now, it is only in the general Pizza Sim playlist, but I might add it to the Mega playlist later, depending on how well these attempts go. But as you can see, again, this video right here actually was supposed to be this is an edited down version of an older stream, but this was supposed to be the start of me attempting Blacklist back between 2020. Oh wait, what? Or is it 2019? Yeah, okay, never mind. 2019. See, so I was gonna do this back in 2019, and I never did it. So if you guys want to go watch that video, it is the first video in the playlist. It's a very short video, but again, we've done a lot. You know, we've gone through getting all the endings again. We're trying a challenge run here and there. We did do some challenge stuff with the salvages, pickles. Again, our completion save trilogy. Again, the last three streams have been on Perfect Pizzeria and the special cash bonus you can get now in the game. And then again, the Pizza Sim Switch port, and now we're back for Blacklisted. So it's all finally coming around. So, yeah, it's all finally coming around. Hope you guys like the thumbnail. It is pretty simple, but it is straight to the point and what we are doing today. So, hope you guys like it. Get camera on. And yes, welcome everyone. So, yeah, before we even open Steam for just a second, like we usually do, let me quickly I just want to show this proof of concept. If we open if we go to MMFs for a minute, I will show you the save file has not been updated since December 31st. Sorry, where we attempted to finish a Perfect Pizzeria run. So MMFs. Here we go. FNAF 6. Look at December. Let me get a little zoom in. That's a little worse, but yeah, like right there, December 31st, 2024. Last played. If we go to Steam, we will see that our total playtime is about 66 hours. It did jump up a point hour when I was getting the thumbnail material not too long ago. And we're in a very risky place with our playtime, which feels perfect to be starting Among Us merge. Okay, feels very fitting to be starting Pizza Sim Blacklisted right now. Cause look at that's our playtime 66.6. That's a lot. That's, you know how many sixes that is of hours of playtime. So yeah, and that's where a couple of screenshots from the thumbnail come from, with me screenshotting stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna hop in. We're gonna play Pizza Sim, and we are going to begin Blacklisted. So here we go. Truth be told, in all our attempts of Perfect Pizzeria, there has been some secret practice for Blacklisted going on in the background. If you pay attention just, to how I was playing some of those Perfect Pizzeria attempts, and how I would end those attempts by checking my risk level. But yeah, see, look, we had this for a Perfect Pizzeria save. I'm gonna reopen it for a second just so I can get game capture fixed real quick. Get game capture sorted. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, obviously we bought out the first catalog. I think we did buy out all the second catalog. Bought everything on the third catalog, but I think it was the fourth catalog. Yeah, the fourth catalog is where I was missing a lot of the things to buy. And then I was also realizing there was requirements of needing to, as you can see, some of these things don't have that, do I have anything else that doesn't have it? Did I actually do it with most things? Yeah, okay, see, you're supposed to buy these things too for Perfect Pizzeria that are grayed out. So yeah, there were things that I was learning about Perfect Pizzeria while doing it that I'm like, oh, I didn't fully realize the scale of the challenge. So yeah, and then that's why I used this save just to get the thumbnail background. But as we can see, we have every certificate, but one is missing. So we gotta say goodbye to our achievements for right now. Maybe we'll get them along the way. But for right now, we get to hit new game. And we just need to skip the cutscene. We've seen it 1,000 times. We already have thumbnail cutscene assets in the thumbnail. We just need to get started.
Let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package. Great. That should be more than enough. Now let's get started.
Yeah.
On your...
Sorry, tutorial unit. And my ball pit. We're gonna buy a single stage. I just realized. Okay, I just realized I was trying to get the first thing unlocked. I was trying to get the second catalog unlocked, but then I realized I was spending way too much money. Hold on, we're already restarting. I just realized I was, because there's a trick to this. There's a trick to this. That was just my reminder of what I need to be doing. But now the real deal begins on this save start.
Let's let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package. Great, that should be more than enough. Now let's get started.
Honestly, I would love that extra bonus, but right now I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna avoid the cups. Honestly, buying the double stage would have been a lot better. I might do that in a second. So we get ball pit. Let me play ball pit and hopefully I don't kill Helpy too many times. Yeah, it was close. Okay, that was too far, dang it. Let me at least get the 800, please. Okay, that should count. Yes, okay, 800. Does that give me $100? Hopefully. No, that doesn't. Dang it. Okay. I guess I'll just play it again. I'll just play it again. Oh, yeah, that's too far. Dang it. And that's obviously way too far. I don't need that. Come on. Please, that should count. Okay, yeah. That should count. Okay, let's at least get the last one. That should, yeah, that definitely counts. Okay. Yeah, that should give me 100. Yeah, that gives me 100. Not the double stage. My Mr. Hugs. My favorite pals. We need to try and hopefully get a 1,000 from this time, hopefully, or at least the 800 again. That should count. Hey, I got the 1,000. Okay, good. Just what I needed. Let me pick that up for a second. Let me come here. That is just enough. And we switch games. Like I said, you're gonna be hearing a lot of this early on in the stream. And we're not really doing this for lore, we're doing this for money. Dang it. Also, I'm hoping to get as much of the game done as we can today, because I know I started later than I wanted to, but I'm still gonna try and go for about an hour and a half, hour 45, almost 2. I don't really have time to do 2 hours, because I obviously got some other stuff to do for tomorrow, because you guys are getting your Thanksgiving special tomorrow, because it is Thanksgiving here in the US. So, and I also get ready to do stuff for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So, that's why I won't be streaming for about 2 hours. So, okay, that's alright, but that could have been better. I crashed like 2 to 3 times, I think. Really? I feel like I barely clipped that car. Really? I don't remember hitting. We definitely will also be trying our hardest to switch to riding rockets later in the run. Even though I think over time my consistency with that has been mixed, but I think I should be able to do it. It's either that or we pay like the waiting game with Fruit Punch or Lemonade and not even get the bonus. See, because we crashed again, we got a lot less than I was anticipating. Really? I went too far down, you're telling me? That was just awful. I was gonna crash there because of how high I was and I had no wiggle room. We had over 1,600 now, so that was a little increase. Man, chat. Speaking of our Peterson playthrough, we're between like I guess you can say like the game Jolt version and like obviously playing through Steam. You guys remember when I was trying to do the perfect run back at like the beginning of like this modern playthrough? How like that was like a big fixation of the series. Like, oh, the perfect run. We can get a perfect run of Midnight Motors without crashing. It was crazy. Also, I don't think we crashed. Did I get a perfect run while talking about perfect run? Because if so, clippable moment? Potentially. Also, just don't mind me yoinking some money. So chat, I'm gonna start explaining my plan I'll start explaining my plan shortly of how when I'm doing this, because you guys are already seeing like the baby steps, and you guys are gonna see the further in the run. What I'm gonna try and do, we may have to switch strategies. If I have to start the entire run again over and try a different strategy, we will. But right now, I have a strategy in mind. Again, thanks to like some of the stuff that we've been doing with Perfect Pizzeria, again, this time we're not worrying about like trying to buy everything. We're worrying about things being marked down. So like, I have more time to worry, not worry about money. And, you know, you'll see what I mean. I'm butchering my words because I'm racing right now, but you'll see what I mean. I also probably. Nice. We have 2 tokens left. I'm just tabbing for a second. Okay. I'm plugging my laptop in real quick before we use our next 2 play tokens. Because since I delayed the stream, I had my laptop on for a few extra minutes for stream. It was already using some power, keeping everything open. So I'm just gonna plug it in now. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I get that. Pizza Sim is one of my favorites because, as I said at the top of the stream and I've said across a lot of my videos, Pizza Sim, besides FNAF World, was one of that's fine. Pizza Sim was one of the one of my first FNAF games. So this is the game that got me to the sitting in surviving aspect of FNAF. FNAF World was my first FNAF game to get me into FNAF. I love this game to death, and there's a reason I played this game so much and have done a yearly or almost yearly special on it every December 4th, which you guys probably will be getting a continuation of this stream on December 4th. Just saying. Pizza Sim is wonderful. I know people have complaints with it, and I know, especially after later stuff this has not been a good run because I'm yapping. But yeah, I know there are complaints about like the gameplay, especially the night. When it comes to the night gameplay, I'm just doing. I should just finish this race. This is gonna give me some money, but not a lot, because I butchered this race. We're gonna talk in the Tycoon section before I use my last play token of the day. But yeah. So, I know people complain about like the night gameplay, and there are some like minor, I would say, nitpicks with like Pizza Sim as a whole gameplay wise, but it's still a fantastic and fun game all around. And even despite some of the later lore implications in the Steel Wool era, Pizza Sim still is a fantastic game all around. So yeah. Totally get that. And that's why I'm finally trying to get Blacklisted off my list of things to do in this game. And that's also why, as I mentioned at the top of the stream and released a few months ago, that's why I also bought the Switch port, because I wanted to see the game on Switch. And I don't know, I might get all the endings on Switch eventually, but right now I'm working towards a couple that I might talk about in a future video, because I might do Switch gameplay part 2 in December, because of what I'm doing with that save file currently. It wasn't intentional, that's just how I ended up playing the save. Post the first video on my experience with it. I took my eyes off the screen for like 2 seconds and I felt like I almost crashed. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna buy just a few more things to round the day off. Then we go into the night. Alright, so what we're gonna do. I'm gonna buy one more Trash in the Gang member. Being number 1 crate. I'm gonna buy one mediocre melody right now. Being Mr. Hippo because it's the cheapest. I don't know if there's anything else I can buy yet. I would like to try and get the next catalog if I could. Oh no, wait, no, you should be on that side of the stage. Okay, Mr. Hippo. I'm 1 crate. Is there anything else I can get away with buying without spending too much? I don't know how close I am to unlocking the next catalog, that's the thing. Okay, I risked buying the lights and that did give me the next catalog. Okay, so So, we have a good start to this run. We have the first 3 catalogs unlocked on Monday. We have the floor plan 2. And we have some entertainment. So, we're going in tonight. And we need to hope and pray 2 things. 1, nothing gets in. And 2,
Awesome. That doesn't mean your job is finished, however. You have
and we don't get a lawsuit post the first shift.
In the other room. From your terminal, you have supplies to buy, papers to print, and repairs to make. Once you've taken care of all the items on your to-do list, you can log off for the day and get out of there.
So I'm just gonna switch on silent events just in case.
Don't worry about it coming out of your pocket. We've got you covered. The only money you have to worry about is if you choose to upgrade any of the equipment in your office. Now, onto other matters. Something to be aware of is that the ventilation system and your terminal are pretty loud and may prevent you from hearing things in adjoining air vents. That won't be a problem if there's nothing in the vents. However, if you feel that something might be in the vents, you have a few tools at your disposal to protect yourself. You can shut off your terminal and the ventilation system at any time to decrease the amount of attention you are drawing to yourself. Also, shining your light directly into a vent will most likely prevent anything from jumping out. You also have 3 tools available from the terminal itself. There is a motion detector, an audio decoy, and a secondary ventilation unit. Keep in mind, however, that you can only have one of these active at any given time. Now get to it. Simply log off when you've completed your tasks for the day, and you can go get some coffee.
Yeah. Just one last check. I don't think anything got in. So that should be good. Never mind, something did get in. Something got in, so that's not great. Something got in. So something got in. That's just great. I'll have to now wait and find out what got in with the 3 risks that I had. I know this is an earlier night, but we're gonna play it as I'm playing the final night because there's a method to this madness. That's why I've already thrown silent events on, because I haven't heard any voice lines. So if I don't hear a voice line, then that might mean Lefty got in, which I'm not a huge fan of. But that does mean if Lefty got in, then there's no point into me not buying him later in the run. Charlie, did you sneak in here with Lefty? I'm gonna do one of these tasks, turn off the computer again, then we're gonna motion scan after that. Because the animatronic should be slow and won't be a huge threat. Not how I wanted to be starting this run, but it is what it is. Not the first time I've had an animatronic get in on the first night if I've forgotten to remove the risk or if I've had a lot of risk. But now I'm worried about the tally up screen, because if we get a lawsuit, that's also gonna be pretty bad start to this run. I'm just gonna risk it. I don't know why I just turned it off. I could have got out. I'm just gonna log out.
Great job.
Log out. Also, so here's where I'm gonna do something that a lot of people probably be like, why are you doing that? If they might get in with the 50 risk.
Your job isn't over just yet. There's another aspect to your end-of-day routine.
I didn't hear you do a voice line. Well, now we know who got in. It's Molten.
Don't forget Saturday.
Also, hey, it's my boy Winky. I really should have screenshotted that so I could have used Winky in a thumbnail. I went through that really quick. I didn't hear his laugh, though. Molten Freddy doesn't laugh when he's crawling through the vent. This run is starting off so badly, it's not even funny. Molten Freddy getting in, and I could just reset the run and we can get the 2,000 plus bonus, but then that sets us back a good bit. I'm gonna have to fight it, and there goes half my money. Okay, and this is why Mr. Can't do. Of course, I buy you just because I wanted to get one of the risky items on my list, and then you get more liability today. Mr. Candy's marked out, so I might buy him. Happy Frog's marked out. We're buying Happy Frog. Anything in here? No, I think the other marked down stuff's gonna be in rare finds, because I think. Let me see. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's between 4 to 5 items that can be marked down. So yeah, the other stuff marked down is in the other catalog. Well, back to Minute Motorist grind before I can buy riding rockets. If we only had to play this game twice, and then we can switch to riding rockets, that'll be really good. There's also a couple mini games that I think are all right to play from Rare Finds, that if we get them marked down and play them. We can also, there's also the choice of gambling with Prize King in the Ball Pit Tower for actual money, and to get Music Man in front of Chica. But I don't know if we necessarily want to do that just yet. And we were also having a good run while I was rambling about that. And then I took a sip of my drink, and then I looked away from the screen for like a second. So I guess we're just gonna finish this match out. We still got about 17,000, so I guess that's okay, but not the best. So the riding rockets. I can buy it. Okay. That did. Okay, so I only had to play Minute Motorist once. So honestly, not too bad. So now if I can game out of my mind with this, we can start getting some decent money rolling in. Just give me that one phase that we're gonna have to, like, do our hardest not to die in. That was awful, because I was getting cornered from a big pizza, 3 little pizzas, and another one spawning. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, I just realized I hit pepperoni. That was actually being a good run. I was getting too cornered there. I was actually going pretty good. I hit a pepperoni, or 2, technically. Okay, so I'm not doing as bad as I remembered recently, like doing last when I was playing Riding Rockets, about a year or so ago. So, that's good to know at least. So hopefully that means we can get at least 1 win. One win would be huge with this game. That was... Oh boy! There we go. We finished a game of Riding Rockets. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I see your comment. Yeah. I was briefly talking about how Pizza Sim is a great game, even with all like the strange stuff that did come between Security Breach and the Steel Wool games. So yeah, I get that. Although I know again, a lot of FNAF stuff still gets debated. Like there's evidence for like that it could have still been William, but yeah, I know I guess a base consensus is that it's Mimic. Okay, so on to the stream. I'm just playing Riding Rockets. We won 1 game. We're gonna see if we can win a 2nd game to get a hefty amount of cash for this Blacklisted run because I had to fork some money over because I got a lawsuit and had Molten Freddy sneak in the vents. So that's just great. Well, that was just bad luck. Hello, welcome to the stream. More people are tuning in. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm playing Riding Rockets right now. A game that I'm pretty good at, but still sometimes occasionally die on. With you guys talking in chat, I guess I can mention something that I want to do down the road for a Pizza Sim stream, but I need to like have a good look at the model in Security Breach. I might want to make I would want to do a Pizza Sim challenge of like designing the pizzeria in Pizza Sim like the one from Security Breach, but that would take some time of me looking at the model to like see what things are there. Hold on a second, guys. I'll continue talking in a second. There's a lot of pepperonis. That's a bigger score. All things considered, crazy. We're just gonna keep running. We're just gonna keep playing Riding Rockets till the end of our tokens are done. That was bad. I kinda got cornered there. I kind of backed myself to that corner because I had two big pizzas coming at me. Alright, one more token. We'll see if we can actually do a good game or if we'll at least just get a few more bucks to our name. Either way, with the amount of money I just got, I should be able to do the next step of this plan. And it might even help us unlock the next catalog. That should definitely be good enough. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So, final floor plan. Pick this up for a minute. Oh, I thought that actually was going to help us get the next catalog. I might need to buy one more thing. Maybe I should buy one... I feel like I gotta buy one more game or attraction. I hope that'd do it. I can wing it? I could see if I only need a little more and just buy the traffic light. Alright, it was not just the traffic light. I don't want to use too much more money. I might just need to leave the pizzeria like this and go on at the night. I think after we finish this night's shift and we see our next day tally and whatnot, I think I'll do the stream break. Because I feel like we've got to be about the hour mark now. Yeah, we're probably about the hour mark. I definitely need to get more water during the stream break. Also, I am gonna have to start using some money now that I've upgraded the floor plan for the office stuff. Now that I have Molten Freddy in the vents, and I definitely need to buy at least, I think, 2 of the upgrades, if not all of them, before Saturday. I don't like that he's at the top, because now that means he can either go either side. So what I might do here is YOLO, do 2 tasks, turn the thing off, and then check. He's still on this side. That's all I need to do. I just need to keep him on this side. Last swig of water. Definitely need water now. He's close. Now I'm gonna... Yeah, you just entered. There we go. Alright, now, what we're gonna do is what I was trying to do before I realized that Molten got in.
Found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the main...
I'm throwing them back in the alley, and like I said, some people might be like, why am I doing that if they're just gonna get in with the 50 risk on Saturday? I'd rather have to only do one night with the animatronics than have to do essentially a full completion run again. Alright, no lawsuits, but how's the other one doing? Was it settled? It was not. We're gonna fight again. I don't want to give up too much money. Alright, time to check. Now ball pit. Now ball pit was marked down today. Duck pond wasn't. The Buck Bob. Handstand, no. Nope. That's marked down. We're gonna get that in a second. Because that's now at 7 risk. Fruit punch is marked down. So we already have 2 things that are marked down. And we're gonna place him first to see if we get 100 cash bonus before I buy the other thing. Nothing. Dang it. How are we still not near the final catalog? Hold on. Let me just see what we have so far for our risk. So right now, we have 20, so we're 30 shy, and we're on Wednesday. I need to see if there is anything marked down in the other catalog and then work towards it. So I might just have to take a bite of bullet and buy one other thing. I could buy the other stage. And that definitely should unlock the other catalog, but that's... Alright, let me see if I can do one more good game of riding rockets and see if that can get me to buy the big stage, or the second stage. I know I said I was gonna take a break, but I wanted to just see if I can buy the other stage and at least get the last catalog. I promise whether I die or we win this, I'm gonna go take the stream break. Because I need more water, my throat's getting a little dry. And I need to get up and stretch like I usually do. But like I said, you also know that I said at the top screen, I want to try and get as much done as I can, so that's why I also am just doing this before the stream break. You know I said I was gonna stream break. You have got to be kidding me. I thought the pizza's cornered me. Alright, stream break. I promised stream break time, so... Stream break. I'm gonna get up. You guys will enjoy some Just Add Water. When I come back, we're gonna play Riding Rockets a couple more times. Hopefully we can actually win that game, because we would have won that game if I didn't corner myself. And... we're gonna try and maybe by the second stage. Because I don't think the second stage can get Risk. So I'm gonna do that so I can unlock the last catalog and we can start having items in there get marked down. So I'll be right back. Enjoy the music while I'm on break. Alright, we're back at it. Well, welcome back. Stream break over. Let's continue. Oh, that was dumb. I made it dumb because I was trying to avoid it because it was getting too close for me to like fully shoot it, and then the little ones would have came out and screwed me over. I don't know how I pulled that off, and then I screwed it up. I like how I avoided one giant pizza and a bunch of other ones spawning just to die to a pepperoni. Well, I have the money for the stage, so you know what? We're buying the stage just to get the other catalog, just so I can see everything is marked down. Pickles is, we can't even get pickles. Again, the jukebox is marked down, but we don't really need the juke. Okay, if I can get $500, actually the jukebox actually might be good just to keep customer entertainment. And I also might just have to fork over one more animatronic and hope that the rest get marked down, or other things get marked down. Because now that I have all these empty stage spaces, but no animatronics beyond them, it's gonna be not the greatest. Or I risk having one liability animatronic out and have my risk go to 4, but I don't really want to. I already had the one lawsuit to hopefully resolve next night. I hit a pepperoni again. Well, I mean, I did buy. I'm not doing ladder tower. I did get some other mini games for having stuff being marked down. So you know what? Let's gamble for a minute. Let's see if we can get the jackpot. Let's gamble for a minute. Let's play Fruit Punch for everyone.
For everybody.
Maybe we'll do this a couple times just to see if we can get the jackpot by some miracle. I can spare a couple tokens to Fruit Punch. Might as well play it because we bought it marked down. Yeah, I'm not doing ladder tower. I'm awful at ladder tower. No, that's that again.
Fruit Punch for everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna spare you one more token, then we're gonna go back to riding rockets. I'll wait a little longer on this last token. Oh, I forgot I was trying to get the jukebox, so yeah. We gotta go back to riding rockets in a minute.
Fruit punch for everyone.
Well, that's been the consistency 3 times in a row, so we're gonna just remove you for right now. Sorry, but back to riding rockets I go. About Fruity Maze. I could do Fruity Maze once just for the funny. Just to see if I could somehow still beat level 1. Would be funny. You know I'm not trying to do Lore Keeper. You've got to be kidding me. That was too dangerous. I hit it full pizza slice. Dang it. Oh, I started getting a little too out of control there, dang it. I was trying to speed run there. Alright, last token. Oh, I'll do it next time. On my crap, I'm gonna do a Fruity Maze. Next time, I guess. I got a corner there, dang it. Oof. Well, that's that. So pick riding rockets up. Fruity Maze. I'm just switching the sides they're on now. Let's go get the jukebox. And you know what? I'm gonna gamble. I already have members of the. I'm gonna gamble buying Pig Patch, so I at least have one more animatronic. I'm gonna put him on the other stage just so the other stage is filled. All right, on to the night. Oh, so wait, hold on. I might buy the printer upgrade here. I had the money. Yeah, X2 printer. Runky. I hit the wrong key for a second. At least make the printer faster, and then maybe I'll buy the other upgrade next. Still on that side, good to know. No, wrong tab. Printing first. I probably need to actually put the fan on there, but sure, I guess get me back to 60 and then I'll resume. Well, now I can tell it's him. That is his laugh cue play that he's getting closer to me. I didn't hear anything at first, that was the issue. Oh, I didn't think he got in to the vent. Yeah, I didn't hear it. Well, that's our first death, and yeah, that's our confirmation that he is indeed in the vent. Well, we were bound to die at some point. I was hoping it was gonna be more Saturday, but I did make a few mistakes. I did make a few mistakes at the start of the night, so now that we know. Now that we know. Now we can start doing these one at a time. They're just getting faster. And I gotta start toggling the fan a little more. Doing a little risk, and then I'm definitely turning the computer off. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna check where we're at. Stream time. We're almost at the hour-and-a-half mark.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance.
Throw it in the valley.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Yeah, I know. Alright, here we go. Tally time. Alright, let's hope that other lawsuit was filed and handled. And it was won. Good to know. Thank you, help me. I actually should have screenshotted that. Crazy. I forgot. You're marked down. I don't need you marked down. That's the wrong thing I need marked down. Freddy's marked down. That's marked down. Prize King's marked. Okay, Prize King's marked down. I'm gonna get Prize King. Might be worth it. He only has one risk, but he also has other factors that might be good. So I'm gonna wait to buy Freddy. I did say we're gonna do this once. We're gonna do this once. We're gonna do Freddy Maze once. Just because. Good, okay. If I come and get the magnet over here, I should be able to actually finish this. So actually, I might be able to one-shot level. I might be able to one-shot level 1 now. Let me just make sure I increase my speed again real quick. And we'll be good. Okay, I see a couple there. Oh, hold on. I just realized I wasted the magnet, but I remember. Okay, I know where the rest of the map. Oh, my speed's gonna go out though. Dang it. Oh, I almost one-shotted Fruity Maze, which is crazy. Yeah, I know I'm gonna lose it. But I almost one-shotted Fruity Maze, which is crazy. Yeah, I think the rest of it was down here. I almost one-shotted that, which is crazy. Anyways, back to the money maker, the actual money maker. And I'm not getting cornered by pizzas. why'd I do that? Dang it, I went up a little too high there. Are you serious? I think I finally got rid of all the big pizzas and I died to a pepperoni. I think I was doing good there. What? The game felt like it started lagging, and then all of a sudden I die. Also, hold on 1 second, chat. I gotta get up for just a second. So, hold on just a minute. Just had to get up and move something. I just realized I had something fell over in my room. So I'll just be another second. Alright. Sorry for that. Sorry for that awkward pause. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. Go again. Screwed myself over there. Dang it. So I know I haven't also been taking some other shifts, which is also part of my plan. But if I had to risk one, it's gonna be the final ad. I don't want to risk one ad though, because if I had to do a almost completionist type night with all the animatronics in, The better course of action is just to play my completion strategy without an ad. Are you serious? Dang it, I was doing good again there. I'm gonna go again. Because if I'm gonna try and get both Prize King and Freddy, I need to have a lot of money at my disposal. Well, that was a completely dumb death. I luckily still got 200 from that, but that was just completely dumb. What? I clipped a pepperoni again. It's so dumb. I was doing so good. I like buy Freddy. I know I had the money for Freddy. So I'm gonna buy Freddy real quick. And then I should be able to get money, enough money for Prize King. I say that, hold on. Check Prize King. Actually, maybe I should have waited. Wait till I bought Freddy. Okay, I need to really focus in. I need to win. I need a good first, yeah. Are you serious? That has got to be the worst. I have one more token. Otherwise, I lose Prize King, or I take the end. I should have waited to buy Freddy. Oh, I didn't even place Freddy to get a money bonus, but it's still not gonna be enough. I screwed myself big time. The only way I could get Prize King is if I bought the rest of Trash in the Gang. And hope that the last 2 members don't get marked down. I'm gonna gamble here. I'm gonna gamble here. I'm not even putting number 1 crate in his normal spot because I just need to get the badge. So let me buy Prize King. I need to do a risk check. We're at 24. That's not even half of the thing. You know what? I know I should probably have string up in a nice minute, but I might try and brute force the night just to get to the next day, in hopes of buying just a couple more risky items before I end stream. So here we go again. And now that I bought these guys, I might as well put them out so we have a full stage of animatronics. And put the games out again. I'm just gonna try. I'm also not gonna even worry about where Molten is. I'm just gonna look at event, and if I hear the other event noise, I'm gonna switch. Or I'll at least check after one task. Something went in the vent. Okay, we're waiting. Or I think I heard at least a vent noise. Creak. What? There's 2 in here, or did he move? I don't know. We need to be careful. I think he's just moving fast. Should be able to leave the fan off for the rest of the night. I have one more task and then I log off. Alright, let's look for a few more risky items and then stream is gonna be done for today.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley.
Yeah,
We
okay.
are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance check.
Okay.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Yeah. Alright, hopefully. Okay, good. Alright, now we need to look for things marked down. Not you! Why are you marked down? Of course, Fruity Maze is now marked down. That's great. You're not. You're not. Foxy is. Okay, Foxy's on the table. Anything else? Lefty is. Well, I'm getting Lefty on Saturday if I have to. So Foxy is. Foxy's the only one. Yep. I did place pricing now. Okay. One game. I'm gonna do one game. This is literally the last thing. We're playing one game of Riding Rockets and buying Foxy, and that's how I'm gonna end stream. Because we'll look at everything one more time before I fully wrap stream up. Because we are at the hour 45 mark. Because the stream started late. But nothing else is really marked down that is needed to be bought. And stuff that is other things that are marked down are things we bought, unfortunately, already. Are you serious? I hope that's enough to get just Foxy. I wanted to get the 200. Just to not drop below 1,000. You know what? This might be a risky thing, but we're gonna play Prize King once and just, by God, see if anything happens. And you know what? We'll play Prize King 3 times. Also, just because I want to. And we have a chance of getting actual money. Okay, so this will be last token, then we'll have 6 play tokens started off for this day next stream. And we'll debate if I'm taking the ad or not. Well, that's just great. So, we'll wait and see. Let me actually pick you up. I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna lose it otherwise. I'm just gonna have to buy Foxy now. We're gonna make whatever money back. Start next stream. Alright. Final risk check of the stream, because this might not be the attempt, but it's gonna be a attempt. So we're at 6, 9, 11. And we'll start placing attractions on this side. Ball pit. Eliminate a fruit punch cloud. Oh, we're 27. It's, yeah, where we only have one more day. This might not be looking good, where we only have one more day. And I'm sure if if anyone else catches the stream, posts it streaming, and leaves a comment, they'll let me know. That yeah, this probably isn't a good run, but for right now, it is what it is. Also, I'm just gonna switch Pig Patch and Mr. Herbert to the stage and put number 1 crate here. I'll put I'm just gonna put you guys on the same side for right now. But I guess for right now, we're gonna look at everything one last time and wrap stream up. Yeah, that's marked down. We don't need that. Again, Freddy Mate's got marked down, which would have helped increase the risk. Dead Bear hasn't gone up. Oh, Pig Patch was, I just realized, Pig Patch was marked down and he only had 1 risk, so I think buying Pig Patch was actually pretty good. That's normally 3. These guys haven't got any other risk. Foxy now obviously has 3. That's 4 normally. That's 5 normally. The lefty's normally 9. You obviously have 1. So yeah. We're on Friday. We only have this day to make some money, and Saturday to make some money and get the last few markdown things and buy any other risky things and probably get animatronic badges. But for right now, that's where we're gonna wrap things up. This has been an attempt at Blacklisted. This might not be the run, but for right now, it's progress. Honestly, if we end this run with at least over 25%, which is half of what we need, if we end this run about over that and we get in like the 30-40s range, then we know next time we can probably get it. So that's it for right now. But we probably, shockingly, will be back to this by the 4th, which is next week. So Pizza might be coming back a lot sooner than you anticipate, but and we might finish the run up next week just to see how far we get. But for right now, this is what it's looking like. So, and again, this is just a test. This is me doing kind of like a strategy that I think I can handle. And we had a couple bad things happen early in the run. We got a single lawsuit, which took some money from us because it didn't get fought twice. We had Molten Freddy sneak in. You know, if I could play the game where I only have to just do the night segments quickly and I don't have to worry about sitting and surviving, we could have been in the Tycoon sections a lot longer and spent a little less time on the night phases and only have to do a single night at the end of the run. But for right now, with us sitting at 68.3 hours in-game, we have a lot more to do, and we will be getting back to getting that nice liability of 50. But for right now, this is where we wrap things up. So if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe if it's appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back to do more Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator on the channel. And with that being said, you know, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified when I come back to do more. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the flip side. It's going to be outro time in just a minute. But, stay tuned for tomorrow's Thanksgiving special. And then hopefully we'll have at least 3 more uploads for the end of November. And then we'll wait and see what December brings through a lot of stuff that I have going on for the channel and outside of the channel. So stay tuned. Holiday special tomorrow. Hopefully something Friday. Hopefully something Saturday. And hopefully something Sunday. Just to end the month out with these last 4 uploads of the month. Because I know there's been a few quiet periods this month. But we'll reflect on that next month. So that being said, again, I already said it, so I'm not going to. I will only say, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the flip side. So hopefully I can end stream. I'm waiting for the studio to load, but I guess I can just switch screens just so I'm not sitting here awkwardly with the face cam on. But thank you to the couple people that did randomly tune in. I'm glad that maybe you guys found this, hopefully through like YouTube recommending Pizza Sim content. I do a lot more than Pizza Sim content. I do a lot of other games, so consider subscribing. And yeah, we've been doing really good with subscribers and increasing, you know, getting a lot of attention and attraction on videos and streams lately. So thank you guys so much. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys on the flip side. I know I said that many times before, but I'll say it again, and I will always let you guys know that I will always catch you on the flip side. It is now indeed outro time. So goodbye, everybody. We're nearly at 2 hours. I don't want this to be a 2-hour stream, so bye-bye, everybody.